So we're here in Toronto with Charles Philibert-Thiboutot, the winner of the Canadian 5K Championship. You ran 14:04 for new Canadian solo records. So coming into Sunday morning, did you kind of talk with some of the guys to set a fast pace and go after that solo record?
Yeah, so I'm still riding that wave of fitness like post-Olympics, and I was obviously very fit for 1500 meters for the Olympics, but then what I realized after the games is just that going at 5K pace feels like jogging because I was so sharp. So with the training I had, I was confident we could go after it, and I know Luke wanted a fast race because for him, his best way to try to beat me and Nate would be to just grind it right from the start. So yeah, we just talked about like going after it like early in the race and trying to make it a fast race, and like 14:06 didn't seem that much of a hard record to break, so like we just went for it.
So you've had kind of a busy season following the Olympics. You've competed in Long Island and then again in New York City. How have you kind of stayed fresh, especially 3-4 weeks after the Olympics now?
To be honest, like training didn't feel so good. Like obviously after the Olympics you go out a few nights, like you just celebrate because even though the season's not done, it's just the way it is. Like pressure's off and you need to do some stuff and think about other stuff. So even though the training was not at its best, I was just like, I was by far in the best shape of my life like 2 weeks ago. So like that fitness ain't like, it's not going anywhere. So like even though mentally I was not like probably 100%, I knew the fitness was there. So I just held on to that fitness just to get some good races with like where I had the potential to make some good money, and I had actually tons of fun on Long Island and like in New York City for Fifth Ave, and capping it off today in Toronto is just a great experience.
So going back to today, how did the race kind of play out overall? Did you kind of push the pace at the beginning, or were you looking for the kick at the end?
Yeah, so Luke pushed the pace at the beginning. We went through in like 2:39, 2:40 for the first gate, which is really fast, but it didn't feel that fast because it was downhill. Second K was also pretty fast. Then the third one was pretty slow because we just go around the turn and then it goes uphill, and we had kind of this headwind. And after that third K, I was kind of slower. I was shoulder to shoulder with Luke. I was like, okay, if we want that record, I need to dig deep and like 2K out and just start rigging and going for it. So the last 2K, I just tried to go for a push, and I slowly made a gap on the guys. And with 300 to go, and I saw the clock on the finish line, I saw that I actually had the chance to go under the record, so I dug deep and unleashed everything I had.
So where are you seeing next? Are we going to see you in Kingston for the Canadian Cross Country Championships?
I'd love to make it there. It's, to me, it feels like it's the best cross country course I've run ever. So if I can get healthy and like fit in time for this, I'm gonna show up for sure. And plans, I still gotta talk to my coach about plans for the upcoming winter and next spring. So we'll see.
Thanks a lot, Charles.
Appreciate it.